Hey, I just wanted to say that I'm a single daddy. I take care of a little girl, and I've been doing it since she was 9.5 months old by myself. She's 13 years old now. I don't have any family. I left the state of Florida at 17, and I have never returned. Since I have lived here in Louisiana, I have taken a $7 pay cut because of inflation. I drive 90 miles round trip to work every single day. I do this. I have to pay for everything out of my own pocket, and I make too much.
This is the real problem, Andy, that real Americans are going to have.
I wanted people to call because
that's why we wanted people to call.
It's not just a talking point for TV news.
Right.
I sympathize with Ralph so much because this is the plight of so many Americans who are driving on the road today, and their gas is going to go up, I think, up to $10 a gallon, if not more, for premium gasoline. Well, the Secretary of Energy, Jay, alluded to, she can wave a magic wand. I say wave it toward leases on federal lands being used to drill. Wave it toward the energy pipeline. Wave it toward the American independence on oil and gas that we had under President Trump. Wave it in that direction, and you may get some results.
I pulled some numbers off of my QuickBooks today for my business. Sure. And I wanted to share this with you because this is shoe leather. To put it in context, I'll say that I drive a Subaru Outback 2019. When Trump was in office, we had a $1.89 gallon gas. I had $258.40 a month for gas expenses. Last month, we were at $3.89 a gallon. I had $433.84 a month for gas. This week, at $4.19 a gallon, I have $569.84 a month in gas, more than double what it was under Trump.
I'm a truck driver from Pennsylvania, and I'm just calling in to ask who is fighting for us. I mean,
the Russians are negotiating for us right now. I'm not going to cut you off. The Russians are out there negotiating for us in Iran, but you go ahead, Heather.
Exactly. I mean, years ago, I've been driving 20 years. I made a good living. I have 4 daughters. I'm just making it. I'm going to have to park my truck soon because I'm not going to be able to afford to run it.
Yeah, I mean, this is the absurdity, Than, and then I want to play this for you, Than. I want your reaction because Peter Doocy went to Jen Psaki on this and said, hello, you're blaming Putin for this. The prices were already on the way up. Inflation was already affecting lots of things, including gas and oil. Take a listen to this bite.
It sounds like you guys are blaming Putin for the increase in gas prices recently, but weren't gas prices going up anyway because of post-pandemic supply chain issues?
Well, I think there's no question that, as we have seen, and outside analysts have conveyed this as well, the increase in the anticipated continued increase, which is, I think, what some of your colleagues were asking about, that is a direct result of the invasion of Ukraine, and also there was an anticipation of that was factored in as gas prices have gone up.
Certainly, Than, it's increased gas prices since the invasion of Ukraine, but we were already seeing well before this. Even before we thought that there would be war in Ukraine, gas prices increasing. And we've had callers walk through how it's been increasing and affecting their budget. First month, maybe $100 more a month, then $200 more a month, now double.
Jordan, it's just not an honest answer with the American people. And when you talk about these complex policy issues, it's not often that you can look at very recent history and see such clear answers, see what clearly works. During the last administration, when domestic exploration was opened up, when the regulations came off, when we increased the supply and became a net exporter, prices were at an all-time low. Jordan, it's very clear what will work. And so you have to ask, back to the last caller's question, who's fighting for us? Jordan, I think you got that answer from Congressman Chip Roy when he talked about this. He said, look, you want to send money to Ukraine to help them. We're all for that, but you have to couple it with going back to what we know works, and you have to do it. Jordan, those proposals are on the table as we speak, and there's a bill going to the floor of the House of Representatives tonight that does half of that and does not put that answer that we know works because it just worked along with it.